From powerful golden birds with sharp talons and powerful beaks to the famous predator that fears nothing and eats snakes, here are 8 of the scariest and deadliest eagles in the world. Number 8. Golden Eagle. An extremely large eagle with long, dark brown wings, the golden eagle gets its name from its golden feathers that can be seen from all angles. They have a hooked bill, and just like the red-tailed hawk, they have broad wings, but those belonging to the golden eagle are longer. They're known to build their larger nests on cliff faces and are one of the largest birds in North America. As juveniles, golden eagles have white patches in their tail feathers and in their wings, which darken as they age. Found alone or in pairs, their soaring pattern is distinctive, with their wings lifted in a slight V shape and with their wingtips spread like fingers. They are known to perch above their prey, watching and waiting until they spot their target before soaring in low over the ground. Mostly found around mountains, hills and cliffs, they like a variety of habitats like tundra, forests, farmland and grasslands along rivers and streams in the western US. Similar to bald eagles, young golden eagles are often mistaken for their northerly cousins. One way to tell them apart is to look at their feet. Golden eagles have feathers all the way down to their feet, where the bald eagle has unfeathered yellow ankles. It is a stunning bird, which may be why it's used as an emblem in Albania, Germany, Austria, Mexico and Kazakhstan. Outside of North America, they are also found in Asia, Northern Africa and Europe, with northern and eastern Canadian gold eagles migrating south to warmer climates in the fall. They also like a variety of food, including smaller animals like rabbit, hare and prairie dogs, but they have also been known to hunt for larger animals. Birds like cranes and swans, deer, mountain goats, coyotes and badgers are just some of the other animals they capture as prey. Mostly, they are ranked as animals of least concern by conservationists, but in the Canadian province of Ontario, they are listed as endangered. Threats to the golden eagle population come from poisoning from eating tainted prey, as well as injuries from wind turbines and even collisions with vehicles. Have you ever seen a golden eagle? What did you think of it? Were you scared? Tell me your thoughts in the comments section below. Then, remember to subscribe to Epic Wildlife for more impressive videos just like this one if you haven't already. Number 7. Indian Spotted Eagle. The Indian Spotted Eagle is another brown eagle with pale feathers underneath and lightly feathered legs. Native to India, Pakistan and Southeast Asia, they are usually spotted over grasslands, light forests and wetlands where they hunt for mammals, frogs and birds. Their wings and tail are short, and they have a large head with a black-tipped yellow beak. Similar to the greater spotted eagle and long-crested eagle, the Indian spotted eagle has a distinctive high-pitched cackle. Sadly, they are declining in population as their habitat is depleted. With a breeding season that lasts from March to May, they often perform stunning displays to capture the attention of potential mates by wing winnowing, where they raise their wings at a sharp angle or heart dives, where they pull their wings back into heart shapes. A medium-sized bird, researchers believe the Indian spotted eagle and the lesser spotted eagle share a common ancestor that lived some 3.6 million years ago. With a wingspan of up to 5.5 feet, they have lighter feathers as juveniles, which darken after they molt. Originally, they were considered a subspecies of the lesser spotted eagle, but because both birds have different behaviour, skeletal structures, sizes and shapes, the Indian spotted eagle was elevated to a full species. Often found nesting in coconut trees, both the male and female help to build the nest, choosing the highest tree in the grove and usually making their nest on the western side of the tree. Their nests are made from twigs, sticks and thorns with leafy cushioning inside in the form of leaves and grass. Only laying 1 to 3 eggs a year, babies normally hatch in May and start flying by the summer months. Somewhat social, they often form a small flock but become territorial with their mate during the breeding season. Number 6. Verreaux Eagle. A stunning bird, Verreaux Eagle is an African bird with black plumage and a bright yellow beak. Found in sub-Saharan Africa, it was named for ornithologist and botanist Jules Verreaux, who visited South Africa in the early 1800s and founded a museum in Cape Town. Mostly black, Verreaux Eagle has a distinctive V-shaped pattern in white feathers on its back. They also have white feathers under their wings and at the base of their necks. Females are slightly larger than the males of the species, weighing up to 13 pounds, while males are usually up to 10 pounds. A formidable bird of prey, their wingspan can reach up to 7 feet, with the bird itself measuring up to 3 feet in length. Their dark eyes and yellow and grey beaks stand out against their dark feathers. With feet that are 20% larger than those of the golden eagle, they need them for the larger prey they capture and carry in their talons. Needing a large hunting area to capture the small mammals, rabbits and tortoises they hunt, they are usually found in mountainous terrain on rocky ledges and cliffs. They also sometimes build more than one nest and switch between them from one year to the next. From March to April, the birds build or reconstruct their nests, with females laying eggs in April. Known to mate for life, females usually lay up to 2 eggs, taking 45 days for their eggs to hatch. Both the male and female incubate the eggs, and chicks hatch about 4 days apart. Sadly, during this time, the hatchlings fight one another, with the older of the two often killing the younger sibling in a survival of the fittest scenario. After about 3 months, the young eagle is old enough to leave the nest for the first time, spending the next 3 months learning the skills necessary to survive. To encourage their offspring to fend for themselves, the male parent will act aggressively towards its young eagle. As they fly further from the nest, they eventually live on their own, and the parents will begin the breeding process over again. Number 5. Wedge-tailed eagle. Native to Australia, the wedge-tailed eagle is the continent's largest living bird of prey. With a wingspan of up to 7.5 feet, they are mostly blackish-brown with a long wedge-shaped tail and feathers all the way down to their toes. The birds prefer wooded and forested land, but sometimes they can be found in alpine regions in the mountains, soaring at very high altitudes. Preferring to build their nests in trees, in some parts of Australia, there aren't enough trees, so the birds build them on cliff faces, and they have even been known to build them on the ground. Their nests are usually built closer together in areas where there is more prey, but in times where their food is more scarce, nests are built further apart so the birds can find food more easily without having to compete with other eagles. They mostly eat rabbits and hares, which is shown in the decline of the rabbit population, but they also sometimes eat lizards and birds. They have also become accustomed to picking up roadkill, hunting in groups to sometimes take down kangaroos, which they carry off together. Another breed that mates for life, they tend to nest in the same area throughout the years and work together to defend their nests from other wedge-tailed eagles. When their chicks hatch, they are covered in white down, and the parents must mouth feed them for the first 5 weeks of their lives. 2 weeks after hatching, they get their first feathers, and they stay with their parents for about 3 months before they venture out of the nest. One of the world's largest eagles, they do well in the open areas of Australia, but they have been affected by humans, with deforestation and clearing disturbing breeding pairs who may abandon their nests because of it. In years past, because they were known for killing lambs, bounties were often offered for killing eagles. Luckily, with international conservation efforts, the wedge-tailed eagle has fared better than most raptors, and numbers continue to increase for this remarkable bird. Number 4. African fish eagle. Living between 12 and 40 years, the African fish eagle is found near large bodies of water in sub-Saharan Africa. Mostly brown with a white head and black wings, they have a yellow featherless face and dark brown eyes. Found in substantial numbers around large lakes, grasslands, swamps and marshes, they are native to South Africa, Botswana and Tanzania, among other places. Water plays an important role in their lives, and they hunt around bodies of water, swooping down on prey from their high perches in the trees. Using their clawed talons, they carry their catch back to their roots where they dine on a well-earned meal. But fish can be slippery, so the eagles have a special trait known as spiracles on their toes that allow them to snag fish that squirm too much or that are too heavy. They also sometimes hunt prey that is up to 10 times their body weight, then drag the fish across the surface of the water, and have been known to drop into the water and paddle to shore with their wings if their kill is too big to fly with. Usually seen in pairs, they mate for life and spend more time perched than flying. When they make a kill, they share their catch with their mate. Known as the voice of Africa for their distinctive call, they often steal the catches from other birds and have even been known to prey on flamingos and other water birds. Number 3. White-bellied sea eagle. Almost as large as the wedge-tailed eagle of Australia, the white-bellied sea eagle looks decidedly different with its white and grey plumage. Even though it's called a sea eagle, they are not only found in coastal areas, often also recorded in terrestrial wetlands, inland rivers and freshwater lakes and swamps. The second largest raptor in Australia, most of their body is white with dark grey feathers on their wings and back. With their large hooked bill, they feed on aquatic animals like fish, turtles and sea snakes, and have been known to prey on sheep and other animals that are as big as a swan. Usually nested in trees or on rocks, they form permanent pairs that nest in the same place for many seasons. With a loud goose-like honking call, They skim over water to catch their prey. Mostly hunting smaller aquatic animals, they have also been known to dine on small penguins and mammals, including possum and dead sheep. First described by a German naturalist in the late 1700s, there is some superstition surrounding the birds, with the people of Nisan Island in Papua New Guinea considering them very special and forbidding killing of the bird. Number 2. Harpy Eagle. With rear talons that are the same size as grizzly bear claws, the Harpy Eagle is one of the world's largest and most powerful birds. Hailing from southern Mexico through Central and South America, they are a rainforest species that lives at lower elevations among jaguars, sloths, macaws and other animals. With legs almost as thick as human wrists, they hunt various forms of prey with nothing but the strength of their claws, toes and legs. This includes other birds, iguanas, coatimundis and even foxes and other larger prey. Their wingspan is longer than many full-grown humans are tall, and they use their long tail to act as a rudder while flying. They also use their keen eyesight and stellar hearing to pinpoint prey when hunting in thick forests. Unlike other raptors, they don't need to eat every day, sometimes dining on the same kill for a few days in a row. That may sound pretty strange, but their bodies have adapted to being able to stomach rotting meat. Sadly, for such a powerful bird, they are at risk. As habitats are cleared through deforestation, they lose their food supply, which makes it difficult for them to survive. As they move into other areas in search of food, people see them and, fearing these large birds, end up killing them. Luckily, an organisation known as the Peregrine Fund is studying and working to research and educate the public that these raptors are not a threat to them. Now mainly found in the Amazon rainforest, the birds are on the verge of being saved by conservationists who are trying to convince ranchers to limit land clearing in exchange for tourists who want to pay to come and see these magnificent creatures in the wild. Number 1. Crested Serpent Eagle. Often seen soaring above forests in southern Asia, the crested serpent eagle gets its name from its affinity for eating, you guessed it, snakes. Watching from above in perches at the edge of clearings in wet forests, mangroves and scrubs, they wait motionless for snakes, reptiles and small birds, but they have also been known to eat dead snakes too. Dark brown with white spots on their feathers, their underwings are pale brown and they have a white band on their underside. A very adaptable carnivore, they eat both venomous and non-venomous snakes. At the top of the food chain, they control the snake population and have been seen dining on larger snakes such as pythons, and have even been known to follow snakes on the ground. When they become alarmed, they will erect the crest of feathers on their head to make themselves look bigger. Nesting on large platforms built high in the trees, they are found in India and Nepal, as well as across tropical Asia, with 21 populations named as subspecies. Widespread and fairly common, some of the subspecies are mostly restricted to small islands, with a rare species, the Barwean serpent eagle, on the critically endangered list. An apex predator that doesn't seem to have any predators themselves, the crested serpent eagle can live up to 50 years. These hunters are adaptable and a force to be reckoned with. Which of these magnificent birds was your favourite? Tell me in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe to Epic Wildlife if you haven't already. See you next time.